live stream.
I'll show you in a little bit.
Okay.
Hey everybody, welcome to my freak show. Hello Adam. Hey Patty. It is so great to have everybody here right now. I want to start talking about American Horror Stories. And of course we have some information on American Horror Stories. So let's talk about that today, get some information out of there, and let's say hi to everybody. Adam, it's so great to have you. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Okay, so first things first, I want to let you guys know that American Horror Story Season 10 has stopped recording, sadly. And my little assistant right here would like to say hi.
Hi.
That's my Raider. I love him. He's my sweet son, and he's my assistant today. So, hey, Thomas, it's great to have you. So sadly, one of the cast members, and please ignore Cookie, he is pissed off right now that he is not allowed on the live stream, and he is barking right outside of the door. So,
I'll put him once in a while with the door a little bit open to where he can't get in.
so when you hear him barking, don't worry about it. Excuse me. So one of the crew members for American Horror Story Season 10 tested positive for the vid. And sadly, that shut down production. Now, American Horror Story was set to premiere. BRT, Mike Gadney, it is so great to have you. Thank you guys so much. Javier, Ali, thank you all so much. I really appreciate you guys being here. Sadly, yeah, production was shut down, and they were set to premiere next month in August. That's when Season 10 was set to premiere. And sadly, it is not happening, and I feel really sad now because it kind of makes me wonder, and you guys maybe help me with this. Will they air American Horror Story Season 10 in 2 parts? Maybe since they've already got the first half filmed, and they were moving into the second session, maybe they were maybe they have enough to still release at least 3 to 4 weeks, and then during that time, everybody can, separate and, quarantine. I'm looking for quarantine. I'm sorry. They can all quarantine and then actually get back together on set to come back and film the rest of the season. I think personally that they're not going to show us anything. I think right now they are not going to give us any more information of American Horror Story Season 10. I think all information will stop. I'm really sad to say this, but I bet you they'll push back the air date. And I'm really sad to see that happen because I was so looking forward to having American Horror Stories and American Horror Story at the same time. So I'm glad that they are taking precautions to stay safe. The only thing I'm expressing right now is just my frustration at the vid. Raider knows. He knows. I hate the vid. So this is in no way bad-mouthing Ryan, Brad, the show, the actors, or anybody. The writers.
It's getting better.
That's right. It's all going to get better. And it's not bad-mouthing them. It's the vid. So I just feel so frustrated that, and I'm sure they absolutely feel frustrated that they've gone this far with filming, and then sadly somebody tested positive for the vid, and now they've got a quarantine. So I
Burn your rest out when it's done.
I really just feel so bad because I don't know what they're going to do right now with Season 10 of American Horror Story. I don't know if they're going to air what they've gotten done so far and then just wait to air the second half when someone recovers. But this makes me think of Chef Ramsay. Chef Ramsay would never serve his guests half of one person, or one person would never get their stuff and leave the other person without. He would never just leave that to, with his guests. He would serve all of them at the same time. So that makes me think that Ryan would do the same thing. He would absolutely serve all of the seasons at the same time. Everything about Season 10, which means they wouldn't take a hiatus in the middle. So I'm thinking that they're going to push back Season 10's premiere date, which is fine by me. We've gotten stories. There's so many theories and things that we can pick from that. It's almost like a nice little appetizer to hold us over until we get to Season 10. So let's take a couple of questions. They can probably just air part 1 in August and then air part 2 whenever they are ready. Absolutely. Thank you so much, No Name, though. Food is my friend. Oh God, I hear you. I cannot wait until after this live stream. I'm going to go downstairs and pig out. I am so ready. I've been starving myself for the past 2 weeks because I've been making a video for my husband, something very special, and it required me to look my best in certain clothing. So I kind of just, starved myself and shaped up a little bit and just kind of, yeah, now I'm ready to stick my face literally in food.
Make sure that I can subscribe.
Raider says to make sure to like and subscribe, but you guys know me. Only YouTube cares what you guys think about my channel and my videos. So, okay. How well do you think Scarlet will interact with the OG ghosts? So, Food is my friend. Ryan did confirm on Instagram that the OG ghost will return in the series finale of American Horror Stories. Sorry. So, in the final episode, we're going to see a lot of the OG ghosts in Murder House, and we're supposedly, now this is a rumor, guys, please wait until I do this so you can hear it again, because remember, this is a huge spoiler. I didn't want to know myself. However, since I'm so connected into American Horror Story, I kind of had to know. So if you don't want to know this rumors / supposed spoiler, alleged spoiler, stop listening now until I give you the sign, okay? Stop listening. So supposedly the final episode of American Horror Stories, we will see the murder house burn. So I don't know what to say about that. Please don't comment about it in the comments. I don't want to spoil people, but I don't know. You guys, if you have a theory about it, send it to me at marygirlmoody@gmail.com. And I will do a video regarding that rumor. So yeah, thank you guys. Now, if you don't want to, this is the signal. Come on back. Don't worry. Now we can finally talk about everything. So I am so excited. Food is my friend for the season finale of American Horror Stories, because I'm hoping they're going to have Scarlet interact with the OG ghosts. Okay, so Adam Kidd says he is so excited for tonight's episode. Me too. And guys, don't forget, I want to make sure everybody knows this. You can watch American Horror Stories for free, okay? Paying not one dime. And I had somebody actually argue with me about this on Instagram, and it was like, oh my God, trolls. Seriously, I just can't.
Not to mention the troll.
Not to mention the troll, exactly. So
Karen.
You can give thumbs up to Raider. He's adorable. He's likable.
And subscribe to my channel.
Yeah, Raider Vader is his channel. See, now Raider, now I'm losing my mind. Now I can't remember for tonight's episode what I was just saying about Adam. Now I've lost my train of thought. Let me just, darn it. I know in the comments you guys are going to help me. BRT or Mike Gedney, I know you guys will help me. Please tell me late night snacks. I'm so glad that you were here. Thank you so much. My son totally, wait. That's right. I was free to watch. Andre, you are so awesome. Thank you. This is how you watch it for free. Hulu has a program where you can get 30 days for free, okay? So all you have to do is you got to wait until after this view. Okay, so there's 7 episodes of American Horror Stories. They've already aired 2, and they're about to air the other one tonight at 2 o'clock in the morning. Okay, so I don't know like what time that will come out for you guys, but for me, it indicates on Hulu that it will be 2 o'clock in the morning. My Gedney, if you're out there, darling, it's kind of like we have to get back up at 2 in the morning, like how when FX was doing that with Prime. So we were doing that for Apocalypse, and it's like now we have to get back to it. So after this week's episode, there's only 4 episodes left. That if you can just wait until that next Thursday, get your free 30-day trial, and you can watch the 3 episodes that you have missed, and then you can watch the next 4 episodes as they come out, or the next 3 episodes as they come out. Wait, I kind of think I just did that wrong. I'm sorry. Oh my God, I'm so overwhelmed today, guys. I'm so sorry. I have one kid that is spending time with her grandparents, another kid over at a friend's. I have one that's grounded, and then I have another one that's trying to play with the dog, so Cookie won't come in here. And I have so much stuff to still do. And I'm having a slumber party too with my kids tonight. So I'm sorry. If I don't show my good track of mind, that is my fault. I do apologize. I'm just having, a good time today. So
Don't blame her, or else there will be a spider in your bed at night.
there we go. I do hope the cast feels better soon as well. So do you think every anthology episode will be in 2 parts? No, Shamar, they have indicated what, like this week we're supposed to get like a drive-in, kind of a forbidden forbidden movie kind of a thing that's actually showed. And then next week we're getting something about Christmas time and Santa Claus. So only only the first 2 episodes were meant to be 2-parters, which I am glad that they did that in 2 parts, because telling Scarlett's story did seem more than necessary than just a 45-minute episode. However, I wish that they would have made the first episode like an hour and a half. They could have put a special together where the first episode of American Horror Stories was part 1 and 2, and then episode 2 was the drive-in that's showing the forbidden, movie, and then the next episode is the next episode. So we would get an extra episode. But that is not how they are going to do it. So only episode 1 is in 2 parts, and I am looking forward very much to seeing this episode tonight, especially with Naomi Grossman being Rabid Ruth. I've heard so many theories about her character, and we can actually discuss them here in just a few minutes, but I am really excited to hear what you guys think about it. So BRT says the vid is ruining everything. I know. Tate Farminga, I love that. I don't know who was COVID positive, and I apologize. Even if I did, I probably wouldn't want to tell them their name. I'm sure they feel shitty anyway. They're feeling bad, and then they got the vid and is responsible for production shutting down. It's not their fault. So if I did know, I probably wouldn't let you guys know. However, I am reporting it. So no name though, you are correct. They did take a hiatus with Hotel. However, that was for the Christmas and New Year break. So it was kind of like it wasn't because of the show, it was just because of the holidays. So I understand exactly what you're saying there. BRT says, I think Debbie theorized that it's probably a major cast member who got infected, somebody irreplaceable. Well, absolutely. I mean, because if the janitor came up positive, I sincerely doubt that they would fully shut down production if he got sick. I mean, obviously they would probably want to clean what he did and take precautions, but it wouldn't shut down production. So I definitely agree with Debbie's theory on that. Thank you so much, BRT, for letting us know. Jared says there is season 10 / Angelica Ross character tease and the new AHS Stories poster Ryan posted today. The poster with the zipper man and murder house at the top, but there's a quote hidden in the zipper. Jared, I meant to look at that. I will, I thought I looked at that earlier. I will definitely take a look at that. So thank you so much for telling me. That's what I'm doing. I'm going through their comments and answering the questions that they're asking. My son is trying to help me give great tips on how to be a good YouTuber. So thank you guys. Liz is eating fries right now. Hell yeah. Thumb smash that notification squad. Thank you guys so much again for everything that you are doing and everything that you guys give me and to this channel. I always appreciate your support. So thumb smash and notification squad, absolutely. Thank you so much, BRT. Late Night Snacks, you are so wonderful. Thank you for being here. And guys, don't forget, Late Night Snacks is still live streaming every night. So if you are still I don't think we will ever again. No name though. I don't think we're ever going to see from Murder House after episode 7. Late Night Snacks is live streaming every single night. So if you are quarantined or you just want to chit chat with some cool friends in regards to some cool topics, definitely go to the Late Night Snacks channel and subscribe to them. They are definitely still doing live streams. Don't starve yourself, Mary. Well, when I say starving myself, I mean, I'm not giving myself any cake.
Subscribe.
I love cake. I love cake.
Don't cry. Don't cry.
I want cake. Then I'm going to have some. We're going to go get cake after this, okay?
How?
I will have cake.
Dad's not home yet.
Dad will be home in an hour, and I can wait an hour for cake. So don't you worry, Allie. Just for you, honey, I'm going to go out, and I'm going to get cake. Thank you so much, darling. I do like to keep it juicy. So, but I had a few extra. I ate a box, like this big plastic box of milk chocolate salted caramels, sea salt caramels, milk chocolate caramels with sea salt, whatever, however you say it. There was like 27 in that bitch, and I ate the entire thing in one night. I had a terrible stomachache afterwards, but man, what a way to go. However, that added some weight in places I didn't want. So, man.
Well, anyways.
Yes, I heard BRT says we have one more Murder House episode. It will have Tate. Supposedly that is episode 7. Let's see how that does. They could do some awesome marketing while waiting for the double feature, like with Roanoke 6 at the teasers, the question mark. Absolutely. And I do wonder if they are going to, I do honestly wonder if they are going to ever, you're making me lose my concentration. I don't know why. Yeah, whatever I was saying.
Sorry about that. Read back.
Beep, beep, back it up. Food is my friend. I love you. They said, I honestly don't understand how we're going to go back to the murder house in the finale, and I don't know why we're going to go back. I don't either, but I'm looking so forward to finding out. Katie, it is so glad to have you here. Oh, and guys, don't forget. So I want to say it one more time. Just wait until next Thursday. If you wait until next Thursday and sign up for Hulu, you get a 30-day free trial of their membership. So if you wait until next week, you can watch the 4 episodes that have already aired. And then you can watch the next 3 that come out as they air, all for free, and then cancel your membership without paying a dime. So don't forget to do that. I know, sadly, my mind is
getting a little woppy today. Cut that out. Yeah.
It's kind of distracting.
Pretend nothing happened, okay?
Something's distracting my mind, so I apologize.
Hashtag okay.
IMDb says A Big Red Tower shows that 16 episodes of AHS are on the way. I would only think 4, sorry, 8 in total. 4 by land and 4 by sea. That's what I was thinking. So, I don't know. Adam Kidd says American Horror Stories will premiere for him tonight at 3 a.m. Okay, so I want to know in the comments, because I'm almost at the end. Guys, are you all going to stay up until the premiere of American Horror Stories? I do remember Michael and I, we would absolutely get up at 2 o'clock in the morning, because that was the year that I was really sick with the heavy metal poisoning. So I was up anyway. I was feeling, I couldn't go to sleep. I felt terrible. So I was up and I would just watch American Horror Story. Might as well not. You might as well. So Michael and I were, we were chatting, and we would do the after show with other people. And yeah, it's so weird now that it's like we're going back to that Stories comes on that early in the morning. And like I said, I just want to know if it's me, because I'm supposedly having a slumber party with my children, and I totally forgot that American Horror Stories airs at 2 a.m. tonight. So I want to know if I'm the only person who is going to try to stay up to watch the show. And I definitely know I'm going to, because staying up for me right now at 2 a.m. is pretty easy. It used to be very difficult before this summer, but now I'm feeling so much healthier, and it's so much easier for me to stay up. So I just want to know, am I the only one who's going to be up at 2 a.m. or whichever time it airs for you to watch the premiere of episode 3. No Name, though, says we are going back to the murder house because all Ryan cares about is cheap fan service. I know, right? Seriously, he really does sometime. Stories is finished on August 19th if you want to set up your trials then. Thank you so much, Jason. You are so sweet.
Good job, everyone. Keep it up.
Dead Popstar says, what do you think about the meta theory that American Horror Stories, an extra campy TV show within a real AHS universe? Hence why we didn't see the real OG ghost. Now, I have heard of that theory before, that episode 1 and 2 of American Horror Story is like only a show within the American Horror Story universe. Sort of like if Lana Winter's book was made into a movie and that movie was shown to us for a season, sort of like that. But, you know, that's always been a lot of the theories out there. It is very meta, but I don't think it's honestly going to happen for American Horror Story and Murder House. So we'll see, though. Late Night Snack says, I thought we were getting 16 episodes of AHS season 10. Are you serious? Like, really? I thought we would only get like 8 episodes. Katie is asking about the poster. I have not seen it yet, darling. And my son is watching my live stream right behind me. Blueberry pancakes, honey, but give me a thumbs up, all right? I will go check it out, okay? Seems like there's some sort of a virus or a zombie thing. A lady is like, don't run, and then people are running and attacked. Can't wait, says Andre, for, I guess, episode 3 of American Horror Stories. I know. I'm really looking forward to episode 3 tonight. It's the drive-in one where Naomi Grossman is going to be Rabid Ruth. I've heard a very meta theory, too, that episode 1 and 2 of American Horror Story is actually going to be the movie that is shown in the drive-in tonight, and that it's going to make people, like rabid zombie or something like that. But I agree, Andre. I am really looking forward to this episode. Not gonna lie, I got some high expectations for it, and I hate it when I have high expectations. So I'm gonna do everything I can to shut those expectations down, because when I go in with no expectations and I think this is gonna be the shittiest thing in the world, anything's going to be better than that. Anything will, after thinking something like that, is going to exceed my expectations. So that's how I'm going into it tonight, thinking about that. So Jason says, what are your thoughts on the acting of the first 2 episodes of Stories? I did like everyone, actually. I did feel, obviously, that some characters were flat and stiff, but I did generally like all of the actors. I did give a breakdown in my reviews, Jason, if you would like to go back there and look at those as well. Poot says, hi. I mentioned that the episodes were going to have the same ending as Hotel. Yes! Okay, so in my comments I'm so sorry for those of you who had headphones. I just can't help myself sometimes. I just clap when I get those aha moments. Poot was one of the people, the first person who made this connection, and I'm so glad he put it here because it was so awesome. At the ending of Hotel, the daughter Scarlett goes to the hotel to see her dad's once a year on Halloween. And the ending of part 2 of American Horror Story said the exact same way. I mean, that was such a great correlation. I'm surprised I didn't put it together, but that was such a great connection that Poot made. So I have to say I was very impressed. Thank you, Poot, very much for that observation. And for those of you who are newly joined, this is Raider Vader right behind me. This is my badass son. At summertime, what can I say? He loves to be a cool kid and hang with his mom.
Please subscribe to my channel, please. It's called Raider Vader.
That's my boy. I can't wait to see the special intros in each episode, said No Name, though. I completely agree. I am really looking forward to that. AHS, I see they just posted. I think it said you're one of the most talented ones, the chemist, in the image that American Horror Story posted.
Late Nick.
Okay, thank you so much for posting that.
Late Nick.
Late Night Snacks, that's their name.
Late Night Snacks.
Will you go check and see who's at the door? Their friends are also coming by all the time. So, okay. Food is my friend says, do you think it would have worked well if Rubber Woman was a known season? I think it would have been well done with Scarlett being slowly set up to becoming a psycho rather than a rushed episode 2 we got. I definitely agree with that. I would have loved to see her have her own season. Okay, cool. Thank you. I would absolutely have loved to see Scarlett get her own season. Michael and Troy, I wish if a lot of characters were separated from ghosts that are already residing in the house. Absolutely. I would definitely love it if they would have put it its own season. I don't know who you are. Sorry about that, guys.
Gross.
So I definitely would have loved if they would have put that as something a little bit more, maybe as like its own, as Food as my friend said, its own little thing, its own little season. That would have been badass to watch. Late Night Snack says, are we doing live streams? Just not every day. Oh, we are doing live streams, just not every day anymore. Okay, but still, their channel, guys, still has a lot of videos and streams on it that you can absolutely go and watch. So help yourselves, please. Life is too short. Eat the cake. That's right. And Allie said what Jason said. Heck yeah. Hey, Valley. Mommy's doing a live stream right now. You can wait just 5 minutes. He's just hanging with me. That's all.
I'm helping everyone. Please subscribe to my channel. Please, I beg you.
Okay. Jason says, honestly, wait, I kind of want the house to be bulldozed so Ryan can never use it again. Mike says they are doing 16 episodes, but only 7 this year. I'm supposed to be your most top informed news chick regarding this information. How do I not know this? Thank you guys so much for keeping me informed on it. Thank you.
Hi.
And yes, this is the Valley.
You stole my spot.
All right.
Valley stole my spot.
Let me just get to some new comments. Allie says she's watching the episodes on Thursday morning.
Valley, could you please get on my spot?
BRT says they're watching right when they drop.
Valley.
Hey, you two, calm down.
I want
Andre
my spot.
says it's at 12:01 a.m. Eastern for me. Cannot wait.
Aww.
Valley, let Raider sit where he was sitting, sweet baby. I know, I can't wait to catch up on Handmaid's Tale once I'm done watching American Horror Story. Jason says, I will stay up for this episode, but I can live without ever seeing the Christmas influencer episode. LOL.
Lol. Laughing out loud.
Hashtag love school from Raider. Oh,
Yeah.
that's my buddy.
Ew.
Mike says that he will be sleeping, but he will wake up before work and watch the episode.
He said that before I even
All right. Javier says that Hulu says it releases at 11 p.m. for him. That is so wonderful. I'm so glad you get to enjoy it that time. Because we were all talking about really quickly, for those of you who just joined, of when we would actually watch the episodes. Okay, no, Mary, they meant 16 episodes of stories, but split into 2 seasons.
Wait, hold on. By the way,
Wow.
if you guys get the free trial early and you have the episode, then you can watch it at work.
True. Okay, so thank you, BRT and KLL20. You guys are badass. And to get 16 episodes for stories, that gives me hope that maybe I could be a writer on the show. I mean, dude, okay, so I'm not going to brag about myself real quick, but I'm going to brag about myself real quick. So I just finished.
Brag.
Jane said I just finished with the first run through dry edit, so it's ready for a book jacket. And I'm literally in the final editing stages of my horror short story novels. It is 13. It's a collection of my 13 top horror stories that I have written and compiled and put together in a book. So I am releasing both of them this year. And so actually that's what I've been doing a lot of when I'm not. Come on, guys, blueberry pancakes, please.
It's Valley.
Blueberry pancakes, please. When I'm not doing stuff for American Horror Story or for the channel. So I have been actually working on my novels, and I'm just so excited because I've never done 2 at the same time before. And I'm putting out 2 of them. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. Let's see. Let me go down for my new comments. All right. All right. Adam's Kid says it says 12 a.m. now for me. Woo! Maybe they're changing it. I love seeing you, Simon. Thank you so much for being here. And Simon, I will do anything you say. I hope you know that was just a joke. It's just a pun. I love that pun. Okay, the cast for AHS Stories is so great. Can't wait to see everyone's character, says Armand. Me too. There we go. What is the date AHS airs? So it's supposed to air August 25th, next month. That's when season 10 is supposed to air, Miss Deborah. So I am really excited. Thank you so much, Late Night Snacks. I am so excited for the show. I mean, oh, Guys, I'm not going to lie. I understand that American Horror Stories hasn't been so great. I mean, to be honest with you, I gave the first episode a very high rating. And I also gave the second one a not so high rating, but it was a decent rating because, Paris Jackson. But I'm still really enjoying the show. And I love the fact that I have a show to critique. I mean, I'm just, oh my God, guys. I can't lie. I am a sucker for American Horror Story. It could be an American Horror Story, like I said, about a Ouija board and a toilet. And I will tune in to watch and see what Ryan has written for me. Even though it also seems like American Horror Story has recycled a lot of their storylines to make two stories, to make 2 episodes. But I'm okay with it. I know a lot of people aren't, but I am. Slap a new name on Violet. Put, the dads instead of Ben. Guys, remember what Mommy said? Instead of baby.
I'm back. What's up, people?
Instead of the mom and dad, they got 2 dads. They've got Chad and Patrick running the ruse. I mean, it was absolutely so incredible. So I'm like I said, I may critique it, make fun of it, and say that obviously Scarlett was just a ripoff of Violet and Tate at the same one, but they definitely did do certain things to make her character strive and give her better storylines than what Tate and Violet got as well. So Ryan told Sarah Paulson to prepare to wear a siren costume and be in water in season 11, says Buffyville. All right. Let's see. Can I call Ryan Murphy the Quentin Tarantino of television? Yes, Katie, you can. So as far as I know, my children are very hungry and they're going a little nuts and not doing what I told them to do. So I'm going to go on ahead and end the live stream and get back to the Slumber Party Massacre with my children. No, we are not watching it. We are watching Alvin and the Chipmunks. I think my mind has literally gone numb from how many times we've watched it, and Ernest movies. But however, we call it the Slumber Party Massacre.
It's weird.
We're weird and we love it. And we love it when everybody's weird with us.
And also say keep hashtag keep Austin weird.
That's right.
Hashtag in the comments right now.
BRT says I'd watch AHS Haunted Matchbox because I just love AHS. So true, so true, so true. Thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate every single one of you. And of course, my review will be out tomorrow morning. Well, sometime tomorrow. Just know it's going to be out tomorrow, okay? I swear to you. And thank you guys again for being here and supporting the channel. You all are badass, and this time I swear to you, it's actually going to end. I'm not going to be leaving you guys in the black, and we're not all going to be laughing our asses off because I'm too stupid to know how to turn off live streams from an Apple iPhone.
You are not stupid.
I love you.
You are the best.
Thank you, sweetheart. You guys are the best too. We love you. You guys are awesome, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the review. Bye, everybody. Say bye.
Hold on, I have to say something else. Please subscribe to my channel, please. I need